It's Scarlight here, and in today's video, it's day 6 of our Monobug team versus the OU tier. Cannot believe we only got 2 days left before we look at the final results of the team. With that said, let's let the games begin. Right, so first up we have here, we have an Iron Valiant, a Zamazenta, Roaring Moon, Gamora, Heat Fan, and Dragonite. Big threats to the team. Gamora, I can definitely see Zamazenta being a very big defensive threat. I gotta look out later on in case this Dragonite is a sweeper set. Same with the Iron Valiant. Who do I think to go lead off with is I'll go think it's Gamora, and yep, because be typing this, I don't. Good luck, have fun. So I think Gamora's going to be lead, so I'm going to lead off with Iron Man. As you know, they lead off with Landorus. I am just going to fire a U-turn to see what they want to do. They do set up the Stealth Box, so that means the Gamora is probably more offensive set. I am just going to go into Chopper here and go for Stone Axe to get the pressure back onto the opponent. And let's see what they want to do. You might see a switch into Zamazenta. As we get off the Stone Axe, massive damage as they go for the Rock Tomb, super effective but does not KO. I'm going to switch back into Iron Man as I'm predicting Earthquake, and I'm going to go for Defog now. As we live on 1%, get the Defog off, and then I'm just going to finish off, hopefully, with a Bullet Punch. And this is going to KO Iron Man as well, which is a bit scary because of Rocky Helmet. But a nice wavy trade. Yep, we got the Bullet Punch off, and both of our members go down. The next potential switch in I can actually see being the Gamora, so I'm going to go with Bubbles, as it's Dragonite. A bit of a problem for us. I am going to switch into Tinkerbell, expecting Dragonance, unfortunately. That's going to be my prediction. Can't really see what else they would want to do. No, they just go for Extreme Speed. Could be Choice Banded. I kind of really want to see Tinkerbell, so I'm going to let Chopper go down here. Do another Extreme Speed. Valkyrie should take any one hit, and I want to break the ability multi-scale, so it doesn't take half damage when it's at full HP, so it can take the full amount. So I'm just going to go for a nice Giga Drain, as they are eject button. Very interesting set, and I'm guessing Gamora's going to come out. Gamora does come out. I am going to go into our bubbles. Should take a hit. Yeah, we should be able to take a hit. I'm predicting Power Gem if they won it. What else could I see? Meteor Beam if it's really offensive. So that's the two scenarios I can see. So yeah, we go into bubbles as they do go for the Power Gem, and thankfully we can live another one, so we can fire off a Liquidation as they go for Mortal Spin. The girl's poisoned, and this should pick up the KO and know their Focus Sash. So unfortunately, I think we gotta let Bubbles go down here, and they get off the poison too. So quite scary. I'm just gonna go straight for Thunder, or Energy Ball. No, Thunder. I'm just go straight for a Thunder to KO this massive threat. Gonna be very, very hard to come back from this position, but we'll see what we can do. I could predict the next switch in being Dragonite, maybe? Could be Iron Valiant, as it is Roaring Moon. So I'm just going to Terra and Terra Blast, as they are Terra Steel. And yeah, I think that's GG for me, unfortunately. Lost our first game. No big deal. We'll keep pushing through. Did not predict the Terra Steel at all. That was a big surprise. Could have landed a massive Thunder. I think we just had maybe should have U-turned on Iron Man to get Chopper that low so early on. Yeah, I'm just go into Valkyrie. Go for the quiver dance, but it shouldn't matter. Go for Fairy dance because if we live, we might have a chance. But highly doubt it from this position. They got Iron Head. What's the other move? Crunch, knock off. Yep. And then Tinkerbell comes in, and then yep, GG. Oh, unfortunate. Our first game lost. But let's keep pushing through. Here we are with our next game here. We have Hooper Unbound, King Gambit, Great Tusk, Weavile, Galilea Slowking, and Suicune. Massive threats to the team. Suicune, and Great Tusk. And King Gambit can be a really good late sweeper. I predict they're going to lead off with Great Tusk, so I'm going to lead off with Tinkerbell. As they lead off with Weavile, that's perfectly fine. We can go for a nice, super effective Moonblast. As they go for the Fake Out. But we are Shield Dust, so that does not affect us. And then I am just going to switch out into Iron Man. As they go for Triple Axle, we go for Bullet Punch. Save Tinkerbell for later on. They might want to save this Weavile, so they go into Great Tusk. Yeah, makes perfect sense. And then I am just going to switch into Bubbles, predicting Tempered Fail knockoff. That's completely fine. Oh, and then I'll go fire off a Liquidation. Very safe switching for them would be Walking Wake. So I can see them switching out into that. They are leftovers, so they're more likely a defensive set. As they do go back into Weavile as a sack, makes perfect sense. As now they go into Walking Wake. I'm going to go for Leak Life as they go for Hurricane. Very interesting. Did not see that coming. Makes it even a more mega threat. I'm just going to go into Tinkerbell. If it's max speed, we do not have speed because we are Modest Nature. But they don't do that, and we get the nice Moonblast off. As I'm predicting Flamethrower. Yep, they go for the Flamethrower, chop it. Comfrey takes that. We can land a nice Stone Axe as they go back into Great Tusk. I can see them now wanting to go for Rapid Spin. So I'm going to try to get the Flame Body off. Yep, as they do go for Rapid Spin, do we get the Flame Body? Yes, we do. That's absolutely fantastic for us. We can now go for our Quiver Dance, as we should take any one hit and then go for the Giga Drain and get the KO. Awesome, so now this is a massive threat for the opponent. I can see Walking Awake. Yes, now I'm going to Tail Grass and Giga Drain. I hope to KO. As they go for Telefairy, that's completely fine. As they go for Hydro Steam, we resist, and then we can KO it next time. So I'm just going to go for Fairy Dance now, because they don't resist. And hopefully get another Special Attack boost. No, that's completely alright. We do have the Bug Buzz for the Hooper. And then Galarian Sloping does come back in. I can definitely predict the Flamethrower. I am just going to go for the nice Fairy Dance. Get some nice damage as they go for the Ice Beam. And then I'm just going to go for the Bug Buzz. Hope to get the KO. We leave it on 16%, but that's completely alright. And now I'm just going to go into Spiderwebber. Get a nice Thunder off. Either they switch out, we cover some HP back off Galarian Slowking, or let it go down, and then we gotta worry about the King Gambit. Here's the King Gambit. We get our nice Thunder as they probably gonna go for Sword Dance. Oh, unfortunate for them, they get the full power there. As they go for Sucker Punch. I am now just going to go into Tinkerbell, go for Moonblast, and hope to get KO. If not, Bullet Punch should be able to finish off. That was a crit for them, and yep, that's GG. We win the next game, which is awesome. Awesome to see. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Again, 50% chance to win. Did rely on it, and it might have mattered, it might not, but just glad I got that win. Let's go to the next game. Here's a very similar team of the two teams combined from before, actually. So we have a Darkrai, a King Gambit, War and Moon, Samazenta, Gumora, and what's your name again? And Amorisata, yeah. I predict the Gamora lead or the Darkrai lead. Uh, so I'm gonna go to Bubbles because Bubbles should take a hit from either of them two. As it is the Darkrai, I'm just gonna fire off the Leech Life and see what they want to do. They do switch out into Zamazenta, and I am just gonna go for Tinkerbell in case they go for Substitute or Iron Defense. Yep. So now I'm just gonna fire off a nice Moonblast. We do not have speed, but normally the offensive moves are either as they go for Heavy Slam, which is super effective Tinkerbell. We live because of the Sash, get some nice damage off, but definitely not enough. And this is a major threat. So I am just gonna go into Spider Weller. Spider Weller should take a hit here, and we are gonna be down a couple of Monzo, which is unfortunate. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. Did not realize how big of a threat Zamazenta is as they go for a massive body press, and that does a lot of damage. But we luckily get the power. That was very lucky for us indeed. And now I'm just going to go into Valkyrie, Quiver Dance, and hopefully I can reverse sweep. That's my plan. And see what they want to go for. They go for the body press. Should not KO us. We go for the Giga Rain, get our health back to a nice decent amount. And let's see what they want to go into next. I'm guessing they could go King Gambit. Yep. So I'm going to stay in and go for Fiery Dance. And I thought they would go for Swords Dance, to be honest. But I can now kill King Gambit with a close combat and get this massive threat out the way. The only thing that so they switch into Gamora. They do take it, unfortunately, and we get the force switch out. I am now just going to go for Defog as they set up Stealth Rocks, awesome, and then go, this should KO with a Bullet Punch. This is going to be a very close end game. Yep, as the Toxic Spikes go back on. I'm guessing they want to go for the Heat Wave. So I'm just going to switch into Bubbles as they just go for Mystical Fire. We can now fire off Leech Life, predicting the War and Moon or the King Gambit. Yep. And then I'm just going to go for Liquidation because I really want to get this thing low. So this is a very, very scary position to be in. But Chopper could clean up late game. They predict the switch and unfortunately get the switch. Oh, that's unfortunate. As they go for the Courtail Queeve, gets the KO, we can go back into Chopper, go for the close combat, and go for the Stone Axe. No, they stay in. Oh, I overpredicted, and that's going to cost me. As our last Pokemon is Iron Man, which definitely can take this Courtail Queeve and KO it back. But the Enamelus is most likely can kill us. Yep, we just go for the Bullet Punch. Oh, no, we... but yeah, now they can just go into Darkrai. We can fire off a Bullet Punch. It won't do that much damage, and they do 55% to us back. Go for another Bullet Punch, and that's GG. Unfortunately, another loss, but yep. But let's keep on pushing, and hopefully we can break through. So we've had 2 losses and 1 win so far. Let's hope we can get another win. GG, and let's go to the next game. So the next matchup here, we have a Masquerada, Weavile, Haxorus, Toxapex, Volcarona, and Gliscor. I'm predicting Weavile, Gliscor here, so I'm just going to go into Tinkerbell. And it is Gliscor. Hopefully you get some nice damage on this Gliscor because it can be a massive defensive threat to the team. Yep, as we do, we get a nice 50% as they go for Toxic. They are most likely going to go for Protect here. I have Protect, and then I think they're going to switch out. two Volcarona, so I'm just going to make the double into bubbles, predicting the Volcarona to come out. Let's see if I was right. I know it's the Toxapex. So in that case, I am just going to go into Spiderweb. We should be able to take any hit from Toxapex. It's not that offensively. It could be Toxic Spike set as well. So we have to see what the opponent wants to do. And we go into Spider Weather as they go for the Toxic, which is completely fine. I'm just going to go for the Thunder. As they go for Painful Bunker, I'm now going to go for the Energy Ball, predicting the Gliscor to come back in. As the Gliscor does come back in, we get that nice Energy Ball off, and yeah, that's almost a KO. Again, now I can predict the Protect, as they do. They could just go for another Protect again. Which will get this Gliscor, as now they go into Volcarona. I am just going to go into Bubbles. We should take any hit, even with a +1 Volcarona. As they just go for the Giga Drain, and we should get the KO. Yes, we do. We get a massive threat out the way. That's awesome to see. I could see them bringing out Toxapex. Or Hacktorus here. Let's see what they want to do. They actually bring out Weavile. I'm guessing it's going to be for the knockoff. That would be my guess. So I'm just going to go into Iron Man. Because even if they do knock the leftovers off, that's completely fine. As they get the crit, we just go fire off of a bullet punch now. Unfortunately, we get the crit there. We would have took any other hit. From the Weavile and got the nice U-turn off, but we do get the KO, which is great. Just go for the U-turn as they're Painful Bunker and Toxic. So I'm just going to go back into Spider Weather, see what the other move is, and it's safe. And I can predict them going back into yeah. So unfortunately they get the KO there. Toxapex is actually a massive threat to this team. As I am now looking at it, I'm just going to go for Cleaver, go for these nice Stone Axe, to put pressure onto the Gliscor, especially. To see what they want to do, maybe Painful Bunker. No, as they just opt to stay in. Yeah, if they take that hit, go for a nice surf. And then I am just going to go into... I'm just going to stay in, go for another Stone Axe. As they do finish us off with the surf. And then I am just going to go into Volcarona. Go for the Quiver Dance. I'm predicting Toxic here. Or they could go for the surf, but surf is not going to do that much. As they do switch into Haxorus. And then I'm just going to go for the Bug Buzz. We should have speed from here. And really try threaten this team back. As we do. And then they go into Gliscor. We can just go for the Giga Drain here. As they go for the Protect, I'm just going to actually go for the Flairy Dance. Just to see get another special attack boost. As they do stay in, which is awesome to see. I'm guessing Toxapex are going to come back out, which they do. I'm just going to Tail Grass and Giga Drain now. As they just go for Painful Bunker. Makes sense. I can see them want Toxic. This Pokemon right here. Our best goal is to try to wear this Pokemon down. As they switch out into Masquerada to get the Toxapex back to full HP. Makes perfect sense, but they are risking another special attack boost by doing this play. Yep, we get off the Fiery Dance. And do we get enough special attack boost? Unfortunately, we don't. I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain now. Yep. Get a nice 40% free off, and that should be GG from here. Yep, as they go for Toxic, and then just go Giga Drain one more time, and that's GG. Yeah, so that was an awesome game to see. Nice reverse sweep at the end with Valkyrie. Awesome to see. And let's go into the next game. Right, we have our next game here with a Moltres. They've got their own bubbles. Mimikyu, Iron Valiant, Dragon Pulse, and Thunderous T. Alright, two bigger threats being Moltres and Thunderous T. Also, again, Iron Valiant can sweep late game. By looking at this team, well, who would they want to bring in first? I could see Mimikyu. I could see this being Mimikyu, or Moltres, or Thunderous. I'm going to lead off with Chopper, because I think that's the nice safe bet, as it is Thunderous. We should KO if we hit, and we do, yep, we're nice and close scarf, and that's a mega threat out the way already. That's awesome to see. I don't know who they would want to go into next. Ivalia maybe, yep. And as they are speed drive, and we'll just go into bubbles. As they go for the Carmine, we should take any hit, even with the Carmine, yep. Bubbles is super special defensive. And we get the nice KO on Ali Valiant too. A late game sweeper dealt with like that. Moltres can be a bit issue now though because Bubbles is so low. As they just forfeit and we get the win. That's that's very surprising. But let's get on to the next game. Alright, here's our next matchup here. A very unique team. We got is it Palmy or Palmont? Palmont. So we got Palmont, Tinkerton, Noctowl, Crocodile, Cloyster, and Hydro Apple. Very interesting team indeed. I can see they would want to lead off maybe with Tinkerton to try set up Stealth Rocks. I could also see Cloyster to try again nice early sweep on us. So with that said, maybe my best option at the moment is Iron Man, as they do go for the Cloyster. I'm just going to go for the nice U-turn, as I'm guessing they go for Shell Smash. Maybe it's actually better if I just go for two Bullet Punches, as they go into Tinkerton. Tinkerton takes a lot of damage right there, and we just go fire off another Bullet Punch again. Get some nice hits. As they go for the Thunder Wave, does not bother Iron Man at all, we're very slow anyway. The only issue, we can get powered sometimes, which we get the first power. And I'm just going to switch into Bubbles, see what the Hydra Apple wants to do. Again, Bubbles should not die to any one hit from this Hydra Apple. As they just do go for the Flicker Beam, I'm just going to go for the Leech Life. As they go for another Flicker Beam, get that nice health back. Yep, go for Leech Life again. I could predict to switch into Tinkerton, but I wasn't going to risk it. I'm just going to go back into Iron Man, predicting the Stealth Rocks or maybe a Thunder Wave again. Could definitely see that being an option. As they just go for the Encore, which is very interesting. We get another full power again. But they went for Flicker Beam last time, so yeah, we should just comfortably live and get a massive amount of damage. And then I'm going to put some pressure onto this team with Quivor, with Chopper, just to get them Stealth Rocks up against the Cloyster. So if the Cloyster is a sweep set, they can't really sweep that much anymore because we get rid of the Focus Sash with our Stealth Rocks. So I don't know what the next member is. If they just go bring back Hydra Apple, and I am just going to bring in Tinkerbell here. We resist both of the moves, so we should be fine. And go for a nice Moonblast, and there's no switchings into Tinkerbell here. In fact, I'm going to go for the Quiver Dance. We should take any other one hit. As they go for Hydro Pump and unfortunately get the miss. But this just might be GG. Could be. But the Noctowl could be very defensive. So yeah, we get the KO on Hydro Apple. I'm guessing Noctowl will be the best switching for them, as they do bring in Noctowl. I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast, get a lot of damage off, because we've got plenty of late game potential sweepers, as they just go for the Defog. And, oh, that makes perfect sense. Yep, that makes perfect sense. I should have switched back out in the Chopper in that, because now they bring back in the Cloyster, and now they go for Shell Smash. But if they're left at 1 HP, then we can just KO. We can KO with Iron Man. Just get the nice Bullet Punch off here. So this is not such a big threat anymore. As they just switch out into Palmer, I'm guessing they go for the Revival Blessing. That would be my guess. As they do go for the Revival Blessing and revive back, who they go revive back? I can see Tinkerton. Yep, it is Tinkerton. And I unfortunately get the full power again. Very unfortunate. I really want to keep Iron Man alive here. So I'm just going to go into Spider Weather. We resist both its electric. Oh, as they are Fire Punch. So I'm just going to go for a nice Energy Ball. Because we do have speed, so nice clean Energy Ball. As they just go for Mach Punch. So they have Fire Punch, Mach Punch, and probably Double Shock as the last move. I'm just going to go into Valkyrie here and go for the Fiery Dance, as it is Double Shock the last move. We barely miss out on the KO, and they go to KO Valkyrie, unfortunately. But again, as long as Sizzle doesn't get fully Iron Man doesn't get fully powered, we be able to take this pour me out. Very interesting late game we have here. Very interesting indeed. As they just sack the Cloister, makes perfect sense. I'm guessing they go back into Tinkerton now? Or they go into Crocodile. They go into Crocodile, we should take any one hit. Go for a nice U-turn. And I'm guessing I'm going to see an Earthquake from this Crocodile. Super intense game. As they just go into Tinkerton. That's completely fine. I am now just going to go into Bubbles here. Get the nice liquidation off. Get the KO. The worst move they could do is play rough, but we should be able to live as they swap the ability round. Very interesting indeed, but we still get the KO. I can see Paul comes back in. I am just going to go into I am just going to go into Iron Man, predict the double shock. I don't think they're going to go for the Fire Punch play, which they don't. And now I'm just going to go for the Ball Punch. Hopefully get the KO. I'm not going to over-predict with the Crocodile. Yes, as we do get the KO. And hopefully that'll be game. Because Iron Man should take anyone hit from this range from a Crocodile. We should. If not, it could spiral out of control because it has ability called Moxie, and once it kills one of our members, it gets an attack raise. But even then, we do have a choice scarf on our chopper, as they are going for Terror Dragon, as we get the full power again. Oh, very unfortunate to see, but I'm pretty sure they're locked into Earthquake now, so I'm just going to go into Bubbles, back into Bubbles, Bubbles resist Earthquake. Yep, and then we can just go for Leech Lives. And if the choice scarf, that should be game from here. Where it should be. Don't know what they want to do. As they're not choice scarf, which is even better for us, much better for us, as they just go for the crunch. This will get a KO, but that's completely fine because now I'm just going to Telefight and close combat, and we should get the KO from here. It's our strongest move. And yep, we get the KO, and that's GG. Very close game indeed. Very awesome and unique team. Massive threats. And let's go into the next game. Here we have a matchup. It's a water-based team, which can pose some massive threat to us, considering the fact that many of our members are actually weak to water, which is a bit unfortunate. So we have Pelipper, Iron Treads, Barracuda, Iron Valiant, Reagan Bolt, and Water Ogerpon, which we got swept with last time we encountered a Water Ogerpon. So I'm predicting the Pelipper lead, so I'm just going to lead off with Chopper as they lead off with Iron Treads. I am just going to stay and go for close combat here, predicting the Stealth Rocks. And yet we get lovely amounts of damage. They are most likely want to go for the Iron Head or the Earthquake now. As they go for Full Switch, and the Pelipper comes in. I really want to get this Defog off. Yeah, we're gonna have to get this defog off. Hopefully they go for U-turn here, which they do. As they go into water ogre pond, and they just endure us. I'm just go switch into bubbles as they go back into iron threads. They can happily set up the stealth box again if they want. Liquidation should still do a good amount of damage to whatever wants to come in. Yep, 85 to Pelipper. I'm going to switch out here into Tinkerbell just to take any one hit. As they just go for the Roost, I'm just going to go for the Moonblast as they go back into Iron Threads, and we get the KO. So at least a massive defensive threat out the way. As they go for Barraskewda, we are focus sash, so we'll be able to take the hit and threaten up with another Moonblast. Into Raging Bolt, that's fantastic. As they go for Thunderclap, yep, makes perfect sense. I am now just going to go into Spiderweb, go for the full switch, predicting the switch into Warspawn, Ogre Pond maybe? No, they just stay in. I'm guessing they go for a Dragon type move. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go into Sizzle, and then I'm going to go for the Bolt Punch and get the KO from here. Hopefully we do get it, and that's a massive other threat, at least weakened. Yep, it makes perfect sense for Pelipper to come back in. What moves have we seen? Roost, U-turn. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn now, into Chopper, in case they do go for the Hurricane. As they do. Yep, Chopper takes it, and now we can set up our Stealth Rocks and put some pressure against this team. Which is also see I can see a switch out into Iron Valiant because Iron Valiant's my sister Stone Axe. I don't think they want to stay with Pelipper here because they really want their rain setter to stay. Because if I'm not careful enough and let my team get a bit too low, Barraskewda can sweep. That also makes sense. Just let the Raging Bolt go down. As Barraskewda does come in here, I think I've got to let Chopper go down. Yep, go let Chopper go down, get the momentum back, and see what they want to go into. Maybe Iron Valiant, maybe Pelipper. No, they go into Ogre Pond. That's complete fine. I am just going to go for Leech Life. And as they go for Horn Leech, which does a massive amount of damage, but we do massive amount of damage back, and we guarantee to live the next one, and they do not. So yeah, we get the massive KO on Ogre Pond here, which is fantastic. Late game Iron Valiant can look very devastating here. I'm just going to go for Liquidation as they go for Swords Dance. Oh, but we do a lot of nice damage there to the Iron Valiant. So the knockoff Swords Dance, I am just going to try to KO this. Hopefully we can with Telesteel Butter Punch. Let's see. No, we don't. This might just be game, unfortunately, from here. Very close indeed, though. Very close indeed. Yeah, they just go for a Liquidation, and then yeah, last left is our Spiderweb. Should have predicted the defensive tower there, but oh well. GG. There were some awesome games today. I'm actually very proud of what we've done today. I think we've got the same amount of wins as losses, which is not too bad. Yeah, especially when we have a big water weakness. Nice to wear that team down then was really good. If I just didn't let the Iron Valiant set up so easy then, but I don't think there was any other way I could go about that, unfortunately. So yeah, with all that said, I'll see you in the MVP screen. We are back in the MVP screen, and again, no surprise, but deserves a round of applause. Valkyrie, now with 32 KOs. Guess the only question left is for our final video with this team tomorrow. Is do you think Valkyrie's going to reach 40 KOs? It'd be mad if he does, because all the other members of our team, I'll just getting to 20. Little spoiler, just getting to 20 KOs. So if Valkyrie managed to get double the KOs of the rest of the team, it's going to be pretty wild indeed. Yeah, we've had some really exciting battles today. Awesome to see. Again, nice to really see the team finally really mend together and learn how to use the team too. It's been such a nice experience as a whole. And yeah, I think that's all I need to say. Let me know tomorrow if you think Valkyrie's going to reach 40 KOs. And if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day.